All right, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Make It Kustom. I'm still at Brent's, I keep saying Brett. Brent's shop, Halfass Kustoms. We are about to pull his coupe into the shop, the fire coupe, the Phoenix, right?
That's gonna be the name of it now.
And yeah, our goal is to just get it onto the hoist here, and we're gonna try and push out as much damage as possible from the fire, like stuff dropped on it. There's warping. We've got the planishing hammer here as well to hopefully try and just get as much damage out as possible. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, click subscribe, hit notifications. Let's do it. All right, so for those of you that don't know, that is where Brent's shop used to be. There's a tragic fire, everything burnt, kind of lost everything in the shop, and his current project at the time for his YouTube channel was this 1936 Dodge Coupe that he did a ton of work on. I mean, like a ton. Made a trunk lid for it, made quarters for it, you know, shortened it, lengthened it, did kind of everything to it, and this is where it sits now. So there was part of the building that fell onto the top of this car. Obviously the heat warped a lot of it. It just, it's in pretty rough shape. So I think Brent's gonna bring the loader over there. I don't know if you can see it, but his big loader. We're gonna pick this thing up and get it on the table and start trying to porta power. And what porta powers are, it's like a hydraulic ram that it's kind of universal. You can sort of make them different lengths and kind of mess around. It's meant for this type of work. So we're going to try and push out as much of the fall damage as possible, and then try and planish what we can and try and knock dents out. And we basically, our goal is to try and get doors opening and closing by the end of the video. So hopefully that's where we'll be. So yeah, he's grabbing the loader. We'll get this thing loaded up.
Oh. Why did I do that? I'd like to put it in back, you know, so we have more room to work. Kind of my thought.
Put it in the back end first?
Yeah, then the back is close to the front of the shop, and then we have a lot of room to get around it. Gotcha.
Sweet, so you're just gonna drag it out to a spot where you can whip around it?
Yeah, we might have to like throw a tire or something. Oh, that dip. We might have a problem yet. The diff is gonna want to hang because there's nothing holding it together anymore. The shocks and stuff and the bags, we're holding it. This whole two-link thing. Maybe I'll lift it because I think the panhard bust. Anyways, it was just tack welded. Maybe we'll just take the diff out. My fuel tank used to be under there. Boo. Okay. Well, I'll lift it up. We'll just dismantle some stuff.
We'll just see where it's at.
Yeah, like I think we're gonna have to pull the diff out.
So I guess just drop the rear end.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Well, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, just the 2 bolts on that, and that should just be, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, car is inside. The straightening begins. We want to be able to open all the swinging things, including the trunk. So porta ram, start just kind of massaging everywhere. I know it looks really bad, but it's gonna start to look like a car again. It just needs. You got to think about it like you're reversing the damage, right? So the places that got pushed, we got to push the other way and just keep working it, looking for the spots that are going to need addressing, which is everywhere. And we're also going to rip the motor and tranny out of here because it obviously has to come out at some point. And yeah, now's the right time.
Whoosh.
Yeah, maybe we should put something underneath the bottom of that though, yeah?
I'm on a
oh, you're on a brace?
I'm on a here. Massage in there.
Okay. Same, other side.
Yeah.
Who loaded it?
Just all fun. Yeah. Clean.
I'll have to work it a bunch.
Right there, you're on a race. See that one? I think it's just like a lot of it into the quarter panel. But I think if we cut the trunk off, we'll.
Lip a little bit, but
Yeah. Do I go back this side of it? Or?
you know what we gotta do is go here, get this crinkle out.
Okay. Do you want to finish on it?
Pardon me? Yeah, maybe just this wood is fine. This wood is fine. Let it come back a bit.
Is it what, least?
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, in there.
Right there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Okay, stop there. Just let it hold there. I think a lot of this quarter is doing it also.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna push on this quarter a bit. Something large and woody. Large and woody.
Push out like that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on, I get a little more lift.
Okay.
It's like it's going up in the roof and stuff. I wonder if I hold the block and you kind of wall it or something.
Yeah, if you hold it flat, I'll hit it with a sledge.
Yeah. Are you filming back here, James? Alright. What do you want?
Maybe block, like, yeah.
I'm gonna hold the back.
So a bit of this got pushed out. We're just slowly kind of working our way around. You know, you lift here and then you've got to push, you know, the wrinkles out of this so that it kind of holds it back up. This whole trunk gutter has been completely pushed down, so we've got to push up the trunk gutter. You kind of just got to work your way around damage like this, because one thing will kind of let the next thing come out and vice versa and so on and so forth. Okay, lots has come out, but lots to go. Looks like the back of the car needs, oops. This needs to come up so that that can roll out. And this part of the car, we haven't really dealt with the quarter yet, so this has to lift so that we can get
this bubble out.
This bubble out, exactly. So we're about to just kind of stack some stuff to spread the load in this area so that we can push up on here. You can kind of also see that that's what needs to happen, evidenced by that back window. If you kind of line up the bottom of this window to the front of the car versus on this side has to come up. So whenever we're kind of straightening stuff up, you're just looking for evidence of what you think needs to happen, and there's enough evidence of that it's exactly what we're going to do.
There's a little bit of a in the window here, but that's a later problem.
That's future Brent's problem. Hate to be that guy.
Here's where it's low, but I don't really care. I just feel we just need to. Doesn't matter. We don't need that.
No, we don't. You want to try this corner first, like inside this corner, or do you think it needs to somewhere else?
That's pretty covered already, you know?
Yeah, okay.
To look at it from the outside, looks pretty hamburger already, that film. But I'm cool with screwed.
Try and load spin a couple of these. Okay. Bumping.
Stop about there. Slapper, something's like just pretty happy with.
Cool. Do you want to try a spot right here? Like this again? I'll try to get the rest of this.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Hold on.
That's it. You want to go like out?
Yeah, or just like up.
Or straight
like
up.
Straight up in that. Yeah, right where you're at. Yep.
Yeah,
We're
losing the upper part.
We're crinkling. I'm just gonna go for a. Well, that's like a dead blow.
I'll probably hit on it.
Now, you could dolly have something on the backside for when I'm popping this. If you hold something right here.
Oh, that's got a smaller one.
Do you? Oh, here, I'll grab you a bigger one. Like if you hold that right around there. Yep. Maybe go on the back side of this, yep.
They're round cars, they're supposed to be like that. Here we go.
we're like a power hammer together. Okay, you want to just try and work some spots with me? Like, let's just work this way.
Okay.
If you hold the backside, I'll just like go.
I'll try to
for it.
keep up with you there. Yeah. Sort of
It
working.
doesn't want to go because I think this has to come out.
I feel that too.
Right? See the creases here? Yep. 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 Yeah, keep going. You could go like maybe right here. Yep. A little further towards me.
Is that?
Can you go further towards me? wonder if we need to.
It looks good.
It's not terrible, yeah.
Terrible spot to get at. Yeah, they're all miserable spots.
Oh, yeah.
Try to.
Use the blunt end of the hammer. Blunt end of the hammer and another hammer.
I'll just give these a couple of none of those are good. I didn't realize that.
Right in here, if you can get at it.
That was a bit of a toughie.
You want to get that? Where's that fat spoon? Okay, what we got going on now is we just took the head off of the planishing hammer here. I'm gonna go on the back side of all these wrinkles and I'm gonna massage them out because we ended up having to pound them in so that we could get this back out. I think there's just, yeah, so now what we're gonna do, I'll go on the inside, I'll planish these out, and Brent is gonna hold something on here like a 2x4 or anything as a dolly to spread the load, and we're just gonna work them. Well, we are making progress. This quarter panel is getting a little bit better. It's kind of massaged mostly into place. we've got a bit of planishing to do next and just keep going. But so far, looks like we've got some stuff brought back up and some window trunk channels kind of figured out, and
slowly getting there.
We're getting there. Okay, we've got the hoop back on the planishing hammer, and I'm gonna start planishing this. All right, we got the front part of this quarter actually pretty decent. not too shabby, and we've kind of planished from here forward and down, so this is all looking pretty decent. All those fat wrinkles in there, those are all kind of gone, smoothed out. So we're going to take the hoop hammer and come from the inside of the trunk with a slightly rounder die. We're going to use a number 12 and smooth this area out. This body line was kind of sunk in. I just jumped in the trunk and kicked it out while Brent pushed down on what seemed to be too harsh of a radius. So by pushing this out while Brent smashed down, it actually helped the trunk stay up and kind of told us we were going in the right direction anyway. All right, so I think next up we're gonna smooth this out a little bit, see if we can't just keep working on this quarter. All right, so I think next we're gonna mess around with the roof a bit. Now that this quarter is pretty decent, we definitely got quite a bit out of this. Smoothed it out quite a bit. The roof is not so good. So yeah, we're just gonna work each dent out. Just hit the lows up, the highs down, and then once it's pretty close, we can use the planishing hammer. It's mint. Okay.
Using a big old hammer to finesse everything.
The BFH. Smack it up and hammer down.
I think you need.
Yep.
Over there. Yep. Well, that's right where I lobotomize this thing too.
We might want to just trim those out.
Yeah. Is that a laziness? Just run your planishing hammer through?
Can't. You gotta get close first or else it'll just like, it'll planish it down in spots. Like this spot's already low, so it'll just get lower.
I just fucking viciously pull on it and that's how I go.
Oh yeah? I gotta get so much, I think.
That's fine though.
From your side. That's it.
My little hoop fits in here nice.
Yeah, your little one. This thing needs multiple hoops. That was always the plan.
Actually, I wonder if you go in through the... Oh no, I won't get that far.
Yeah, I mean, on an angle it might. Like you might be able to get up to here for just some of the middle because it'll be on a slight angle, maybe, but...
I'm like whatever, you know, for what it is, for what we're doing.
Yeah.
This is perfect right now.
Cool.
Honestly, I'll probably smear and Bondo when it's done. I'm done.
Perfect. Well, you want to give it a go? You want to give your new hammer a go?
Yeah. So I was gonna do the other side.
Yeah. Pop it off. Well, we are running out of time for today, but pretty stoked with how much we got done on the, what are we calling this thing? Or what are you calling this thing? Is this the Phoenix? Is that it?
The Phoenix is what it's gonna be.
The Phoenix? Well, the Phoenix Fireball Coupe is a little bit smoother. It's a little bit less wrecked and totally savable. It's the metal itself is not brittle like Brent was worried about it being brittle because, you know, like if it got quenched by them putting out the fire, then maybe it could have cracked, but for the most part, it just seems annealed.
Yeah, it's just really nice to work.
It's pretty soft. So, you know, whatever the stereotype of fixing a fire car, it's just kind of soft. And it takes a lot of work, but
I think after you're hammering on it, it'll get nice and tight again.
Yeah, that's right. That's where work hardening is a plus. But yeah, I mean, the roof has come out pretty good. I mean, we only worked on it for maybe half an hour, not even. But
it's really nice, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely not totally crushed anymore.
No, like water won't pool in it. That's what I was going for.
All right, I think that's where we're gonna end the video. Thanks for having me out, Brent.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me work on your car, and this has been a blast. So we're gonna just pull the car out. I guess you're gonna pop your motor out of it.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get ready for tomorrow's little metal shaping hoedown.
Yeah.
So, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Really appreciate you guys. Could not be doing this this wonderful work without you. And we'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like, click subscribe, hit notifications. Custom crew membership if you like. Mother Tucker hammers are on the site. And yeah, we'll see you later. Cheers. Yo!
It's spicy.